Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here. Time for another Patreon-sponsored blind reaction. And this one comes to you courtesy of JC107, who has requested that I react to Anime That Came From 𝘏𝘌𝘕𝘛𝘈𝘐 by Lost Pause. So, yeah, that sounds like it should be pretty fun. This should be an interesting video. With that title, yeah. And, I'm guessing we're going to be talking about, anime where the artist behind it started off doing hentai. So I can't really think of an anime that actually started out as a hentai. Maybe there is one and I just don't know about it yet. But, yeah, there are definitely artists who did hentai and then moved on to, actual real manga. And, of course, there's also stuff like Fate, where it actually started as a visual novel with the H scenes in. So technically hentai. And there are definitely other visual novels, some H games that were adapted to non-H anime. So, yeah, we could actually be talking about that kind of thing too. Though I guess we'll find out soon enough. Let's go ahead and get this started. Here we go.
What's cracking, ladies and gentlemen? And I'm sure you all have some favorite anime out there. Some beautiful works.
A lot of Eevees in the background.
Published on the internet for you to enjoy. Well, today I'm going to
be
be
a
talking
big
about
Eevee
a very special manga that you know and love. However, with a twist. That's right, today I'm going to be talking about well-known anime and manga authors that have had their start in off-brands. Now it should come as no surprise to you that the off-brand
interesting way to put it
in anime is booming and always sells big bucks. People want a fap, you know? There's really not much else to say about that. So obviously, lots of manga authors out there have gotten their start, or maybe even still continuing to draw some off-brand. And I'm here to tell you about some. Some may surprise you, and some, well, you probably saw coming. No pun intended with that one there, ladies and gentlemen. The first person I want to talk about
that's not surprising. Man, I think I've been told that before.
Or the person who famously made Kobayashi Chino
just
Maid
look at
Dragon.
Lukua.
That's right.
Just look at Lukua.
Big sensation that's hopefully still getting a season 2. Oh,
it is.
Fire
it is.
Anime, please recover.
Yeah.
I hope you and wish you the best. Well, that guy got their
so glad season
doing
2 was
some
finally reconfirmed.
And my gosh, what kind of off-brand did they do? Well, if you look at their pixiv, it should come as to no surprise that this man really loves big boobies. Enormous
Again,
badonkadonk. In fact, they even have a manga titled Chi-Chi Chi-Chi. I'm not even joking. That translates to boobies. But yes, looking at their pixiv, it's composed of a lot of big babbied women and Shota. So, you know, it come no surprise to you is that the only dude in freaking Dragon Maid was a Shota, and well, he got paid. Well,
there was another guy in Fafnir.
Has priorities. Should also be
noted
that
true.
the author also did Bowsette, you know? A lot of Bowsette, actually.
Interesting.
Too. And it's very nice. I do like it. Now, I should also probably get the obvious ones out of the way, like an anime that's currently airing right now, and that is Nekopara. Obviously, that one started famously as an eroge. So you went in and you fluffed some cat girls. The reason why they decided to change it from an eroge to just normal cute moe anime, I will never quite understand. I wanted to see some fluffy time with the kids, all right? And quality animation. I just wanted it, man. And another obvious one that I should also get out of the way is, of course, the Fate series. Starting off as a little famous visual novel, eroge, where you fluff the main character Saber. And well,
not just
now
her.
It's gone to where it fluffs your wallet and got you. Hey, man, that is one heck of a transition from rags to riches there. Oh, my goodness. Now, another one that should come as no surprise to you, but made it rather big, is Shun Saike, a.k.a. Tosh, from Food Wars.
Not
It's
surprising.
Obviously, the anime that's very lewd. And
I mean,
has
basically
things
all I know
that
about
are
the show, other than there being
quote-unquote
food, is stuff like
foodgasms
this.
inside of it, where, you know, they eat food and their clothes explode and they, you know, well, you know, have some off-brand stuff happen to them. Really good anime slash manga. Like, it makes you incredibly
Maybe I need to watch
hungry
that
when
eventually.
you watch it. So, like, yeah, it's pretty nice. And considering how well drawn and lewd and sexy the characters are, I think it should have signaled that, yeah, maybe something was going on behind the scenes. Now, that was because he was part of a doujin circle titled Pikachu Teke Simple Napanti. And he did lots of different stuff, as you can probably tell. He did some very nice doujin works of Bakatesto. I mean, really nice. Some Zero no Tsukaima stuff that I personally enjoy. And even some mermaid ones. My wife is a mermaid. So, like, lots of really good quality doujins from well-known anime. The next mad lad that I absolutely must talk about is the author of Hellsing.
Okay.
Kyoto Hirano. That's right. That man stayed off-brand in his bed. I don't think you would have guessed that one.
I mean,
not only did he do off-brand, oh no, he included characters from his off-brand into
I mean, I guess I'm not that
Hellsing
surprised.
itself. That's right. They made a leap from off-brand to actual anime. That's right. Our French boy Pip was actually from an off-brand doujin called Coyote. And Father Anderson was from Angel Dust. Now, honestly, these doujins look like they actually contain some interesting stories. And
They probably
look very
do.
similar in the vein of Hellsing. But all in all, they're still off-brand, so it's kind of neat. Now, another one is Toshihiro Onna, the author of The Electric Tale of Pikachu.
Okay.
Now,
That's
I covered
kind of
the series The Electric Tale of Pikachu in another video that is very good, by the way. I hope you
look at
enjoyed
Jesse there.
It was a manga that was too hot for the US, and they censored a lot of it and butchered the story completely. And why was that? Well, that's because the author previously did a lot of off-brand. And obviously, it carried over in the manga because it was too sexy. He went by the pen name Kamirenjaku Sanpai. And some of the works he includes is Card Captor Sakura.
Wonderful.
And recently, Little Witch
I see.
That's right. This mad lad is still creating off-brand. I can't believe it. It's incredible. I still can't believe Pokemon decided to go with an off-brand artist to do
that's a bit surprising. I don't think that would happen today.
Take what you can get, I guess. Probably another one that you would never see coming is Azumanga Daioh.
Really?
That's right. The source of such
a
wholesome funniness.
They are pretty
Yotsuba,
cute.
by the way, comes from a man who used to work on off-brand. Kiyohiko Azuma worked on a series called Inma no Ranbu, which wasn't anything particularly spectacular. It was just another Yuri doujin off-brand.
Well, that explains some things
about it. But this man made such
Gotta
a
love the
wholesome
Yuri.
manga of Yotsuba, and then another funny one, just Azumanga Daioh. You never would have expected this. It kind of makes you go, oh my god. But this just goes to show
Yuri's generally
that
pretty
even
wholesome.
the most wholesome, the most well-known artists
In its
out
own
there
way.
can get their starts in some lovely off-brand. Another one that I wish to talk about is another manga that I talked about, and that's Don't Bully Me, Nagatoro.
I mean, just look at that
That's
face.
right.
I mean, that
This
should have been...
one, yeah, he draws some off-brand. Now, Nagatoro, again, is a manga that's about bullying
Never heard
your
of this one, by the
senpai.
way.
Not teasing like Skill Teaser Tagaki, actually bullying, but then it kind of turns into a tsundere romance. And again, I talked about this in another video that I made in 2018. I suggest you watch that one too. But the author Nanashi has drawn several things on his Pixiv of off-brand activities, such as well, R18 content from My Neighbor Seki, a famous, well-known anime, and also even My Hero stuff. So
that's...
This man goes crazy and does what he wants.
Show some if I actually could.
Appreciate an off-brand manga artist. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, given the levels of lewdness and just the pure facial expressions that are just out of this world in Nagatoro, like, I think it's probably a dead giveaway that this person drew some off-brand in his previous work.
If I just saw those images, I would kind of think that they were from that.
Love Hina.
Oh.
That's right. Probably the one anime that started the whole harem genre itself and skyrocketed into popularity.
He also did Negima.
Muyo there.
Right?
This man, Ken Akamatsu, did some very nice
definitely more
work,
familiar with Negima
also,
than Love Hina.
Of course, some off-brand stuff. I mean, I guess that should be apparent given like the whole harem and fan service content in Love Hina, but still. Now, what kind of dojins did Ken Akamatsu do? Well, apparently another card captor soccer. I'm starting to see a trend.
People like their lowlies, I guess.
For some reason, off-brand artists seem to get their start with card captor soccer. That's, man, it's interesting seeing what that anime has sparked in all of us. Me, it was just my love of anime back in a kid. I thought soccer was a cutie, and I just liked anime in general back then. But anyway, the man also did another favorite of mine of Maho Sensei Nijima, which again was a harem that turned into a pretty badass battle anime.
It didn't stay a harem for long. It kind of took that weird turn.
It's a shame that the anime never really made it to that.
But
yes, that's going to conclude some anime titles.
The anime was disappointing. Definitely the manga is the way to go there.
Here for this video. Now, there are more that I can talk about, but I do have limited time. But if this video reaches a lot of likes and a lot of love, I don't mind telling you more about the history of some off-brand artists out there. It's fun, it's interesting. Maybe even get a good vibe out of it, I don't know. So definitely slam the like button, subscribe for some more quality content, and I will see all of you classy individuals next time.
You crazy mother...
Cute character. Is that like his mascot or something? Well, there we go. That was, I mean, she looks Eevee-ish. I think. Does he have like an Eevee thing going? I don't know. But, that was interesting. I mean, we did talk about, which I'm glad I called that, and we talked about the other thing that I thought it would be, which is artists who started with hentai and then moved on to normal stuff, which there are a lot. And I mean, some of them are kind of obvious. Dragon Maid. You can take one look at Lukawa and all the stuff that she has with Shota and know that there was probably something going on there. Yeah, I think I maybe have heard some of these in the past. Like the Hellsing one, it was surprising because I think maybe I knew that to some extent back in the day. Just it's been a while since I even looked at Hellsing. Though I was a pretty big fan. I mean, Sarah's definitely one of my first real waifus, and she was drawn well. So I mean, I don't. It's not that surprising. But I hadn't heard about Azumanga Daioh, the guy from that, doing anything like that. And if he did Yuri, maybe I'll have to actually look for that. Maybe I've seen it and just didn't know. Yeah, that was some interesting stuff. Not surprised about Food Wars. That's very unsurprising. And that Pokemon manga. Kind of weird when it touches something like Pokemon. But yeah, very, very interesting video. Very interesting topic, I've got to say. I mean, and I guess this guy did a pretty good job of going through it all. So yeah, but just an interesting thing to discuss, and I'll be yeah, I don't know. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the reaction. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.